Chetan for Gizmo Times, and you're watching a quick gaming review of the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 9 Pro. This is not a full gaming review since we couldn't get the FPS test to work on this one, and along with that, we won't be playing the game for long, but we would be showing you the graphic settings that are possible on this phone because it comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G. That's the chipset powering this phone. It was the same that was powering even the Realme 6 Pro, so you can't really complain because the chipset actually is capable of a lot of things except for gaming, because under gaming, the settings that you get aren't the same that you get on the Helio G90T, which was powering the Redmi Note 8 Pro as well as the Realme 6. So that chipset was capable of more when it comes to gaming, but this one is not able to do that. Otherwise, the chipset actually is a good one, and it's much comparable to the Snapdragon 730G with only a couple of changes, and that's why the name was changed from 730G to 720G. So this is the Redmi Note 9 Pro. As you can see, this comes with a different kind of a design, a glass back again, and on the front there's this punch hole camera as well. And what you see here is this large display, which is a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus display, which is an IPS LCD display. And firstly, before we start, let's directly go into the graphic settings and show you the graphic settings that are possible. So you have the ultra frame rate under smooth graphics. Then there's balanced ultra, HD and high is possible, and not more than that. So there's no option for HDR. HD and high is possible, but let's play on smooth and ultra. And again, this is not a full gaming review, but still I'll try to show you the temperatures. We usually have seen the case that a Snapdragon 720G or 730G were not heating up much. 32 degrees towards the front on the top, and on the back it's about 33.1 since the phone was being set up earlier. So it's a bit heated up when compared to the ambient temperature, that's about 27.8 degrees. So let's quickly start a game, and this won't be a full review once again. Single firing speaker towards the bottom, and also the headphone jack towards the bottom of the device. And a couple of things while we are doing this. Firstly, the FPS meter or KF mark, the app that we use always, is not working, and that might have to do with most of the Android 10 devices. It was not working even with the Realme 6 and the 6 Pro, since they run the Android 10 based Realme UI, and on this one we have the Android 10 based MIUI 11, so that's why it's not working here as well. But otherwise, we have been using or trying this game for quite some time. It was smooth enough, not bad. But there was an issue with the FPS meter of this one, where I'll show you the settings here. It shows 60 FPS, which is actually wrong. 60 FPS is not at all possible here, and this doesn't move away from that, and it always shows you 60 FPS. So that's something 59 or 56. Now it's over 50, which is weird because there's possibility of only smooth and ultra, not more than that. So that's weird. It still shows that, and it shows that it's possible. Now let me try for a hot drop as usual, so that we get to see if there are lags. Again, remember that there are lags that are separate for the game and separate for the chipset. So the render lags are the game lags, which I'll let you know if I feel that those were frame lags or those were in the game due to the server issues. And the speaker seems fine enough. It's not that light, it's pretty dark. It's pretty hard, I mean, and they are loud enough. And as usual, you don't need to judge the gameplay here. We are just showing you the graphic settings and what are the possibilities. We'll also show you the phone's performance. You don't need to judge the gameplay. That's always something not so good. So as you can see, it seems smooth enough, but anyway, the frame rates are capped at 40 FPS, though the frame meter shows you something different. Or who knows, we can't really judge. It might be 60 FPS and not show you there. Whatever the case is, I feel that it's not giving you the 60 FPS because it doesn't have the option of that. And in future we might see that happening because Xiaomi or the chipset maker Qualcomm might be working with Tencent to actually make the 60 FPS possible for this chipset and the 700 series. Actually, because 700 series is quite a good one, and it should have the support for this kind of frame rates. Weird that we don't have a gun even after going into all the three warehouses and on the crates as well. So there's still no gun. We might have to escape a little far and then see. So while we are going here, again you can see that it shows 59 FPS, 54 FPS. So it's kind of confusing, but that's it. We see that there are some frame drops, some lags as well, and we feel that there should be some more optimization done to the game. But it's not that bad either. It's still doing fine enough. The only hope was that we see the 60 FPS possibility or the extreme frame rates and a smooth gameplay. Now let's move to HD and high, the best possible setting on this chipset or on this phone. Here we might see the things to get a little worse. Now here what's the setting? See, you can see now clearly 57 60 FPS. How is that possible even with HD and high? HD and high is actually even lesser frame rate than the other one, that's the ultra with smooth. So it's kind of weird to see this thing here, but that's what it is. You can't rely on the frame rate tester or the frame rate chart of this Xiaomi's MIUI. It shows above 55 FPS most of the time, and that too on high frame rate. So that is something not to trust. But otherwise, on the smooth and ultra, it was quite fine. Here, I feel that it's a little laggy or it's a bit dragging. But we'll have to keep testing this more, and probably after a few days, when I get to use or when I get to install the KF mark properly, if there's any fix issue to this, then we will be able to actually show you a better judgment with the actual frame rates. For now, that's not being showed. So you can see it's not that smooth. There are some lags being clearly seen here. So I guess we'll end it here. I feel that this chipset is capable of a lot more, but there is some issue where they are not still offering that high level of graphics, and it's still a bit compromised most of the time. And with this graphic setting, obviously there are some issues where I feel that it's not so good, and it should have offered the Smooth Plus Extreme, which is not offered here. And on the Smooth and Ultra it's not bad, but on HD and High you can see that it's not so good. The experience for a Redmi Note 9 series or Redmi Note series, what you usually expect is not what you're getting here. So frankly, I'm a little disappointed with what is offered here. And so we'll end the video here. You can see it was not a bad gameplay, but it was not the best of the experience that you find from a Redmi Note series device. It runs the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G, which is not a bad chipset, but again, it's not one of the best to offer the gameplays, and when compared to the Helio G90T, this is not the best one. So once again, to reconfirm, this was the HD and High and Smooth and Ultra options that were possible on the device. And before we end, here's the temperatures that the phone has gone up to. Still under 40, but we haven't played the game for more than 15 minutes right now. And on the back of the device, it has gone up to the same 40 degrees towards the top, and towards the bottom it's much lesser than that. And 40 degrees is what you see. It's not heated up much. Of course it won't be, because this is not Helio G90 which actually heats up, but it offers better graphics. So this was the gaming review of the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 9 Pro, which comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G, the chipset that is actually quite a good one, but not so good for gaming. And there's no heating issues, and we'll be doing a full battery drain as well when we actually do the full gaming review. So that's it in this video. I hope you like this video. If you do share and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.